Sorry.
Hey, everybody. I'm here with head coach Anthony Mariani. First of all, happy Columbus Day coming up to us.
Same here.
So last night, tough game, 4-0 loss at home. And the Chanticleers, no slouch. They are two-time defending ACC hockey champion, 3 out of the last 4.
Yep.
What were your initial thoughts?
I knew it wasn't going to be an easy game last night. I told the boys from the start, and they came out strong. They came out firing right off the puck drop, and I don't think we were ready for them. They came out and scored, I believe, in a minute 7 in the first period, and they took it to us fast, and that was what I expected out of them, and I just don't think the boys were ready for it.
So the scoring chances last night, if you didn't get to see us, they came on breakdowns, and they came out all in the first period because the other 2 periods it was a 1-0 game.
Sure.
They came within a few minutes of each other, and they were breakdowns not just by the offense, but the defense. The line changes hurt them a couple times.
Yep.
How do you prevent that tonight?
We made some adjustments. I take notes the whole time I'm on the bench. I look and see what's going on, and we talked about it. Boys got to be ready to go. You got to know who you're changing for. You got to be ready for your changes. The first goal, I believe, was a miscommunication between Zamba and Berg, if I'm not mistaken. They both called for the puck. They both called for it, went to the corner, and then no one picked it up. The other team got it, capitalized on it. So, we got to communicate a little bit better. We just got to be ready. Other than that, first 10 minutes of that first period really hurt us. We picked it back up after, made some adjustments going into the second period, and I think we played a pretty decent game for the rest.
Yeah, after that going forward. The scoring is still an issue for the Knights this year.
It is.
The forward play has been sloppy, but to their credit, there were some scoring opportunities last night. With open nets, they just didn't bury them, Anthony.
Yeah, we outshot them 38-30, I believe. They were out shooting us, I believe, I think it was 16-8 after the first period. That was their freshman goalie they started last. That was his first win, and the kid played incredible. We couldn't find the back of the net. He wasn't giving us much. He made a lot of key saves. He had a good glove. I told the boys, too, at one point, we all know he's got a great glove. Why don't we try shooting blocker side now?
So one thing I've got here for you, this is a Donnie Mack shot. Here's a replay from last night. You'll see the puck in the corner, and then when it comes back up, Donnie's right here. It's running slow-mo.
Yep.
But the puck will come up to him, and he'll get a shot off. He creeps in right there at the top of the circle, but it's a clean shot. There's zero traffic in front of him. I don't think that's going to work against any goalie at this level.
No, I talked to him about it. He was he told me what he's seen. He said he had that whole side open. He didn't expect his goalie to get his glove up that fast. He was like, Coach, I swear I had it. He was like, he robbed me blind. He's like, I have no excuse there.
A true scorer never has a bad shot, right?
Yeah.
And he's the leading scorer. Yeah. So you got to give him some credit, Donnie.
Sure. We talked about that too, right there. I thought for sure that was at least one on the board for us right there. But again, if you notice, you watch that clip again, right to his glove side.
One of my keys tonight, Anthony, is going to be relax. I think there's too much pressure on the kids. I think they're holding the sticks too tight.
Yep.
There were some open nets that they missed, that they shot behind. I think if they just relax, they'll find the back of the net, and things will start to happen positive for the Knights.
Sure, it's still early in the season. I don't want to always use that for an excuse. They're still a little tense. I told the boys kind of the same thing. We need to relax. I want to see their enthusiasm level up a little bit more too. I was listening to Coastal Carolina. I was listening to their coach. I was listening to the boys. They came here to the Sunshine State. They came here. They were having a great time last night. They were chirping each other, their own teammates. They were laughing, having a great time, and they came out with a 4-0 win with smiles on their face. Right. And their freshman goalie got his first win last night on the road. They were super excited about it, and I told the boys, that's the attitude we need to have. We're home. This is our home crowd. Yep. Have fun with it.
Well, the other positive from last night, and it's been an issue at times, not so much so far this season, but penalties. Only one penalty to UCF, and it was Rhett Hopkins with a cross-check.
Yeah.
That's a great night for any team when you can play that well.
It is, because, obviously it wears the team down when you're constantly on the penalty kill. We talk about it over and over. You're not going to win games in the penalty box. It's just bottom line. I think we did very well last night. It was a couple of close calls. I think the refs called a good game last night.
They did.
But other than that, it's always good to have a game where you narrow it down to 2 minutes in the penalty box. So, that was definitely a positive for us.
And goaltending, Barton has been played every game, played every minute.
Sure.
Coming into this weekend, he faced 171 shots in 4 games. Had another 30 on him last night, so he's a little over 200 shots. At what point or how do you handle him just playing his game and not worrying about having to get a shutout so that they can win?
Well, he's been very positive about it. That's one thing I like about Bartz. He's very positive about it. He always comes over and he always gives his feedback of what he sees. He's got full ice view. He sees what's going on, and he's very positive. He don't come over screaming at the boys. He'll come over and tell the guys, listen, just watch number 4. He keeps coming around. Watch this guy, watch that guy. So he communicates a lot with the boys. He stays positive on it. He's been solid. I mean, I think he's played a great game. There was a lot of defensive breakdowns last night. We didn't have a lot of help from the forwards last night. So, when he's left high and dry, there's only so much he could do. I think there was a 3-on-1 in the third period. There was a couple of 2-on-1s. There was a few breakaways, so he's been solid on his game, and he's very positive about it.
That's perfect. That's what he needs. It's got to start between the ears.
Yeah,
right?
You know how goalies are. Most of them will come over, start screaming, they're cursing you out in between periods because they're defending 4 or 5 breakaways in one period, and they're not very happy about it. But he's been very positive back there, and he's a good leader out there.
That's awesome. So he's going to be the starter again tonight?
Yes, he is.
All right. Thanks always, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Appreciate you.
Anthony Mariani. The RDV Ice Den Pro Shop is your one-stop shop for all your hockey needs. The Pro Shop carries all lines of the top protective gear and equipment. The Ice Den staff is trained to fit you in the right gear and recommend the best equipment for the skater's skill level. Stop by the RDV Pro Shop, or you can call them at 407-916-2552 and tell them that Lewis sent you.